I'm Taylor Pretty Honore, and I am here for the first ever UVI Film Festival. I'm so excited. We have artists here from Barbados, we have artists here from Puerto Rico, from Atlanta. I came all the way from Denver. I'm so excited to see everybody's films and to engage in this exchange of information. It's so much fun. I'm so glad I got to meet all of these interesting and amazing and talented people. Next year it's going to be even bigger, but I guess we got to get finished with this year first. So I'm really excited about the rest of the day. We have a paint and sip going on with Don Matthews. Really excited about that. We have an illustrator here that came all the way from Barbados. So my mom, Sharon Honore, Dr. Honore, worked really hard on this because she really wanted the community out here in St. Croix to have an opportunity to see Caribbean artists on a large scale have their work shown. So thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dr. Honore, for giving all of these artists a platform to share their work and their amazing talents. And I can't wait to see what happens today.
Yeah, we can get in there, right? In this video? Okay, maybe if we have some time today, you can interview the guests that are here. Dr. Gaines is here from Atlanta, and Don LeVay is here from Dallas. Taylor's here from Denver. So just take advantage. Dr. J actually is here from Atlanta too. Maybe entrepreneurs.
I'm here from St. Croix.
Oh yeah, he's here from St. Croix, Miss Honore. And actually we have a student here from St. Thomas, George Ellis. And so I'd like to do an interview with him because he has some interesting comments about the NSE program and possibly things we could do better.
Hi, my name is Kelly Meyer. I'm a reporter with USVI News on CBS and ABC here in the Virgin Islands. I'm here speaking on a panel on Sunday at the UVI Film Festival. An amazing conversation with some of the students at UVI, filmmakers in the classroom, just really about how to get a career in the film industry, whether it's broadcasting, film, or even art. We covered gosh, we had so many different things in there. We had just, you know, being a professional, facing adversity, just different challenges you may face and how to just stay focused on your craft. And it was such an amazing experience and such an amazing conversation for myself to be a part of, and just to, you know, collaborate with so many people, so many talented people in the industry of communication, film, media, all of that. So kudos to everyone here involved, and if you can come check it out next year, definitely do, because I'm sure we'll be back. First inaugural, it was amazing, learned so much. Thank you to Dr. Sharon Honore for having us, and UVI, amazing experience.
Cameras, but after I got my degree from the University of Iowa, and through the years I've learned that communication impacts everything in your life. And if you don't have that ear for listening, you got to keep your eyes open in order to be able to communicate, because things are going on all around us. And if we, as a black people, do not begin to listen and communicate with each other, we're never going to get ahead. And I'm sure Dr. Gaines is going to talk about some of those things. That's pretty much the same kind of thing she's talking about. I think it's so important that we communicate with each other. And like this young lady here who's trying to find her voice, we got to speak out. You know, we got to be able to communicate. And if you're mumbling, they're going to look right over us. And I think we should be heard, because the black community has been kind of muffled out for so long until we've gotten complacent. So, you know, I remember the days when marching was the thing to do, and that was a form of communication then. So that was the 60s. Now we've got a new generation, and I believe that this generation has more of an ability to communicate because of technology. So don't waste it. You guys right here, you're the future. So I expect to see, you know, to hear from you guys in the next years. You're the leaders.
Today, if anybody have ever read the book Jonathan Livingston Seagulls, the role of a seagull is just to fly around the beachfront and catch food and bring food back to the family. Jonathan Livingston Seagull had a vision. He wanted more. He wanted to do more. I don't want to just hang around the beachfront and collect food for my family. I want to see if I can fly higher. I want to practice navigation. That's not the role of a seagull. Yet he was determined to go beyond what's expected of him and set an example for the rest of the world. It's such a little book with a powerful message. We have to go beyond what is expected of us.
I'm a fidgeter, I'm antsy, but I got a lot of energy. But I would say, okay, hey, I'm Taylor. I graduated from South Carolina State. That is an HBCU in 2016. And I got a degree in mass communications. My concentration was in journalism. I knew going to college that I was never necessarily going to college to get a job. That was a huge discussion between me and my mom. Ray, as a college educator, I'm like, no, Mom, actually, I don't want to go to college. I just want to be a rapper. So you can imagine how that went over initially. It didn't work out well. So all in all, she helped convince me to go ahead and go to college.
You have to create the identity that you want and that you want to be. So for me, I have C-suite desires. I want to work in corporate America. I love working in corporate America. They checks good. So, you know, that's me. That's what I want. That's my aim. I would like to be in the C-level, you know. I want to be a president. I want to be a vice president.
When I do my art,
Right.
You see exactly what type of art I do, whether it be controversial or standard medium. Like, you know exactly who I am when you see it. So it's important to keep a balance of what you're trying to do and what you're trying to convey.
Right.
So you don't want to go too far into one area. You don't want to stay too conservative either. But you want to make sure you're concise when you put out a product.
But he's not on the wall or any place as a Virgin Islander. So it was a lot of research that I had to do. We had a large number that were killed in action.
Just want to show that while cell phones can be totally useful and really, really amazing to have, they also do have negative sides. So of course, after the movie is done, I'd love to hear your thoughts, and yeah, so enjoy the movie.
Thank you.
All right, you guys can make sure that your cell phones are off.
At UVA on St. Thomas, the St. Thomas campus. As he said, I'm a senior, but as a senior project, senior seminar, I have to take a senior seminar class, and as a senior project, we were deemed with the task to develop a production or some kind of product that would, I guess, emulate you. And I developed this movie, I should say, all off my phone. And I named it Words, the Basis of Communication. And firstly, it's an autobiography of me. Secondly, it's a call to action to every viewer that's watching to let them know we communicate every day, and we actually take little effort to actually think about what words are, how we communicate, and our impact that we may have on other people. And know what? I'm just going to let the video.
You guys, and you feel that energy? At the 1 2 3, 1 2 3.
What's up?
You see? Okay. So let's feel.
Hello everyone, my name is George Ellis Jr. I am an accounting major from Xavier University. I'm actually an exchange student this semester at the St. Thomas campus. And I was wanting to say that I just had like a great time this weekend. It's been very fun participating in the film festival. I've learned so much, met so many great people. I was able to watch so many great documentaries. And I'm just looking forward to next year.
Greetings to everybody. This is Ramon Richardson, founder of Admiral Favela Motion Pictures. I'm here at the after party at Fred's in Frederiksted for the first UVI Film Festival. It was great. I got an award for showing my feature film, The Rats, which debuted in Caribbean Cinemas March 23rd, 2019. I had a great time, met a lot of great people, other artists, other filmmakers that's living their dreams. And what can I say? You know, I always was hearing about film festivals in my career, and this was the first one I attended, and it was right here where I was from. And I got to promote my babies, The Rats, The Womanizer, which is on Amazon Prime, and the one I started it all here on the west side, the inners of the town. So, once again, thank you from St. Croix. I will keep making moves. One love.
Good evening. My name is Dr. Sharon Albert Honore. That's Honore. It's one of those French Louisiana kind of names. But I was just wanting to talk to you tonight about the ending that we have for our wonderful first annual recurring festival, the Caribbean Film and Artistic Cinematic Festival. It was held this past weekend, which was April 6th and 7th on the campus of St. Croix, the Albert Sheen campus. And we had great participation from our students and a really great response from the community. So I wanted to offer thank you to everyone that participated. We had workshops and lectures, and we did this fabulous paint and sip where we had community people as well as our students and others come in and actually do some paintings of their own and use their own colors, and it was just fabulous. And one of the things that they did was an abstract of a conch, and they took the piece and everyone added their own colors, their own signatures and individuality pieces in their minds as far as what an art piece would look like, and then we put it together. It was this beautiful piece of a conch. So let me say again, it was the Caribbean Film and Artistic Cinematic Festival, and it was actually held here in St. Croix, but it will be hopefully held in St. Thomas next year. It's going to take a lot of work, but it was sponsored by the Department of Communication, Theater, Art, and Music, which falls under the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences. Again, we had a wonderful time with different artists and filmmakers, particularly collaborating, discussing their ideas, seeing what was realistic and what was just the part of their dream. And to see them work together and talk about what could be their future was just amazing. So I'm looking forward to working with them in the future, and I hope that they do wonderful things and are able to promote their ideas and actually bring to life their dreams. and put them on film so we all can enjoy them and learn from them, be educated by them, because again, that's important. We use the theme of sound the conch, liberation through film. So the idea, of course, was the conch that was used back in the 1800s as part of a sound for liberation. And we're saying now that film can take that same piece, that same idea. We can take the metaphor of the film and substitute it for the sound itself, and know that others should know that this film pieces, this film material that our great young filmmakers are doing can actually be used as a form of liberation to tell our story, because many times our story has been told by so many others, and it's time for our generation, this generation of students and generation of people, to claim or reclaim our history, reclaim our legacy, and tell it the truth about it, to do the historical pieces on it, to tell what we feel and not let someone else do it. Sometimes our community is disenfranchised and delegitimized by others because that's the way they see something, but it's not necessarily the truth, and truth being the concept of its relative. Our truth, our legacy is ours to tell, and thankfully we have film to do that, and we'll utilize it to the best of our ability.